It has been exceptionally very good day for us Congolese. We are here today embarking a very exceptional studio with a very advanced level of technology to speak about what is happening in Congo. Today we come in to share with the round of the globe, everybody to know four major issues. We're talking about five anyway. Number one, we got to deny the genocide in Congo. More than 12 million Congolese people have been killed, and the history is still going, and nobody talk about this. We got a second incident, which is a very serious one, the aggression of Rwandese. Speaking now, some more than 20% of part of east of country is occupied by the Rwandese forces. Bunaganda was taken by the Rwandese. We got Ruchuru, Kichangwa, Kisese, and more than 4 to 10 different villages. Those people in those villages were forced to displace to the forest. Some of them living in a difficult condition at the moment. They don't have access to sanitizer, even simple water. More than 10% of Congolese young people have been a victim of serious atrocity, and most of them being used in a different mining company. We have injustice ongoing. Women are subject of rape, and nobody talk. There's no justice, there's no fairness. And the people who committed those atrocities still free up to now. We're here today in this studio to call the international community, the British people, people around the globe, to know about this is a country that gives us the stability in our generation. Without the Congo, our planet will be nothing. The environment we're talking and the climate change is served by the Congo. The Congo hosts more than 25% of our hydrocarbons, and they're coming from our tropical forests in Equatorial Province. The Congo holds the life of our planet. Without Congo, the whole globe is going to be history. Without talking about the impact of technology, the emerging technology is led by the Congo. Congo is the country that gives us a mobile phone. The coltan from Congo is the one we have in every single mobile phone we are using, including different portable devices. We are using mobile phone, we are using computers, we are using PlayStation. All of those devices is manually with the Congo. The people exploiting those resources, they are victims and being killed without getting anything. Congo is the most richest country in the world with the most poorest people because of not only the mismanagement, because people are using Congolese natural resources and wealth illegally. As a Congolese, we are here today to talk about this. When there was ever scenario, we live in the United Kingdom, a very grateful nation. We learn the value of democracy. We have seen the Commonwealth, a powerful institution that brings people together. Those people who speak English. We know the value of Commonwealth. We know British value. But speaking now, British value has been abused by the Rwandese. Since Rwanda became member of Commonwealth, they are using those influence to kill Congolese people. And now, speaking now, a small group of people fabricated by the Rwanda call themselves M23. They are the one taking our people hostage. They are the one killing Congolese. And today we are in this studio to talk about justice, to talk about fairness, to talking about the value of Commonwealth, to call young British people to know about what is happening. Congo deserves better, and that will be for our stability. Let me give him time to other guests. On my left, she's a very young lady born in this country. She come to learn about this issue. She's going to introduce herself. Are you going to tell us about yourself? What's your name? And do you think this issue is very clear for you? With the microphone.
Hi everyone, my name is Dorcas, and I was born in this country, but originally I am from Congo, Kinshasa, and I've just sort of come here to learn and find out more about what's happening in Congo, as I wasn't aware. My dad, he's very passionate about Congo, and he always used to teach me and my brothers about what's going on over there, but I never really held onto the information. So coming here, learning about the facts of the genocide and what's happening in Congo has really opened my eyes. So I'm just here to support the community, learn more, and hold people accountable. And I would encourage and urge everybody who's from Congo, who's not from Congo, and who's passionate about the horrible things that are happening to just come out and support the event that's going to take place next month, and we would really appreciate everyone's support with that.
Thank you so much, Dorcas. I really appreciate. She had. Thank you. The audience recognized that. Dorcas mentioned about the event taking place. We got a big event coming on the 11th of March. It's going to be in a few weeks to come. Please, we're calling everybody to come. We're calling Arsenal to stop promoting criminal country. We got a genocide in Congo, and Rwandese have been rewarded by Arsenal promoting them. Arsenal should stop promoting criminal country. We're calling everybody to join the protest. And we're going to have, again, another special guest. And I don't want to introduce him because with more respect, I know him well. He's a grateful person in this country. And he's doing a lot for the Congolese community as well. And we really deserve to have him this afternoon. Thank you for coming, Excellency.
Thank
You
you
want to
so
have
much.
something to say?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to have me. I think it's my first time coming to the studio. And one thing I just want to say is we are here for one cause. It's for our country, Congo, one of the greatest country. I know my friend Okito for a long time since we came in this country. So the topic we came today to discuss is the genocide is taking place in the Congo at the moment. And I think the international media failed Congo. They know what is going in the Congo. Is the same thing happened to the Jewish people in 1945 during the Second World War. And that's the same thing it happened in Armenia. So why not Congo now today it become a place of killing? And all the international community, they don't talk about Congo. Even the news here in this country, we don't talk about Congo. So we will, I think I will pass the microphone to you, and then we're going to talk in detail, people to know about what is going on in the Congo. We need help, please.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. With respect to have you on board. Now, the audience, this is a very grateful afternoon. I think we have taken more time. Can we hear from you? Do you have any question? Anyone here want to speak about what is happening, or you have a direct question to the audience? Thank you. With respect, Papa Koi.
Yeah. I think Allah just to say that we are living in this unjust world. We got the same situation as the Ukraine. Why all those people there, helping Ukraine, not Congo, because we got the same situation.
Thank you so much. That's a very powerful question. Papa Koi, very respectful person in our generation, and his presence here make a big difference for this event. He's asking why we have a world where there's some of the people being treated differently and the people being treated unfairly. He believed that what is happening now is sure that there's no value of human rights in a different issue. The Ukraine issue isn't highlighted, but the Congolese issue nobody talk. Why? We're going to answer that question. Can we have any more questions, please? Kumo.
Yeah. My name is King Mukisemvula Malakata. My question is that why Kagame is changing the reason of war in Congo? Sometimes he said, I'm going to Congo to look after Tutsis. I'm going to Congo because they are what they call the army, the Rwandese Hutu army in Congo. He's saying, I'm going to Congo, blah, 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 blah. But you can explain to us why there's a lot of reason Kagame is in the Congo, the fake reason. Because there's no normal reasons. Thank you.
Thank you, my king. With respect, with our king, he's got a very professional question. He's asking on the outcome of the Rwandese strategy to come to Congo and abuse the value of stability in Congo. They're claiming so many different issues. One of them, they said they have a Rwandese army in Congo. Those people who committed genocide, they come to claim them. Sometimes they will claim different incidents, which we want to know why Rwandese been using the different issue. The French people call that les échappatoires. Thank you. We're going to talk about this now. We got two questions. I don't know if I'm going to start with My Excellency or Dorcas. Anyone want to answer that question? I'll conclude.
I can answer the question. The issue we have at the moment, and I can give you about the map of Congo. In our east of Congo, we got several ethnic groups. And one of the ethnic group where we're having problem now, they call them Banyamulenge, which in the Congo we never had Banyamulenge. They don't exist. This is the people, they came from Rwanda. The history is there. They came during the colonial time before the Congolese independence. The paper is there. They came as a refugee in the Congo. And we have the refugee, and we have also Rwandese. They came to work in the rubber factory in the Congo plantation. Because that time the population of the Congolese was quite small, and they have to go to the neighbor, because all Rwanda, Burundi, and Congo, it was one of a country where we call Congo Belge. So that's why the Rwandese, they have chance to come to our country to work. But the issue we're having with Kagame, you're talking about, Kagame first is not a Rwandese. Kagame is someone from Uganda. He was born in Rwanda. He left Rwanda when he was 6. Him and his parents, they went to apply asylum seeker in Uganda. He had Ugandan citizenship. He went to school to Uganda. He went to the university in Uganda. He joined the military in Uganda. Kagame went to do a CIA course in America as a general with a red passport, Uganda diplomatic passport. So we can say today, Kagame is not someone from Rwanda. They came back to Rwanda. Rwanda was a peaceful country. Congo with Rwanda, we never had any problem during the regime of Mobutu. Until when Kagame came to Kigali, they caused problem we're having at the moment. In the Congo, we don't recognize Banyamulenge. They don't exist. We have tribe in the Congo, but we don't have the Banyamulenge. The Banyamulenge, they are Tutsi, refugee, came and live in the east of Congo. And that's why Kagame is using that excuse to say the Tutsi, they're being targeted. And that excuse was since 1997. So how long Rwanda themselves, they have to ask, how long the country they're going to have war? What image is giving to the world to say, oh, Rwanda is a peaceful country? I've got friends, I went to school, I'm from Bandal. I went to school with some of the Rwandese refugees in Saint-Jean. If anyone knows where is Bandal, Saint-Jean, which we call Institut de Makelele, I had friends from Rwanda. And these people, they came to our country, they were applying asylum seeker like everybody, and they were given stay in the Congo. But today, the same refugee who become a Congolese and asking a Congolese to give them a piece of land. I came in this country as also everybody as an immigrant in this country. They gave us the paper. I'm proud to be British. But I will never open my mind to say, oh, no, British people, as we live here for many years, would you mind to give me backing to become my country or a piece of land or backing? No. It can never happen. You are a refugee. You have to accept the law of the country. You have to accept the people. So the case we have in the Congo, everybody have to know Rwanda is causing problem in the Congo where we know what's the issue is the mineral. Everybody knows the Congo have the mineral. That's what it make the world today. America, the Second World War, the bomb of what do you call the atomic bomb. We have a Congolese professor who was one among of the people who they wrote the formula of the bomb. They don't talk it, Professor Kanza. You can go to Cambridge University, ask for Professor Kanza. Professor Kanza was one of them. All the material the Americans they used for the bomb came from the Congo. But today, and Rwanda is using the same things and taking Congolese mineral and giving to Britain and the different countries of Europe to keep the poor Congolese. So it's time for us Congolese to come together and to make sure our country have to be united, and we want one people, one Congo, and one country.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Say something? Have you learned anything from that, Dorcas?
Yeah.
Okay, Dorcas have learned something. She's very engaged today. She's learning a lot. But let me go back to the first question. I think you heard it from our brothers. He had very good way of coming in the history, what happened in Congo, and why we got a Kagame claimings with a different story, accusing Congolese of being in the center of the atrocity, while he's the one been using that different strategy to abuse Congo. The main plan for Kagame is to destroy the stability of the Congo. He's been working hard to get Congo divided, which has failed. He also used a different strategy from international community by minimizing the value of stability in Congo, which has already totally failed. He has been well known as the most tyranny leader in the region. We have never seen stable Rwanda system. They don't have a democratic system. It's been leading the country as an autocracy system, while in Congo, we see the change of regime. There's a growing impact of the value of democracy in Congo. Let us recognize our country. Let us close our hand for that young man. Thank you. We see some change in Congo, that we see that Congolese has organized the election. At least there has been formal election process taking place, and we got a change of leadership. We see growing change of system in Congo, but we don't see that in Rwanda. And the Congo, we share 9 borders. None of those countries, one of my sisters mentioned today, we have never had any problem with any of our border country. Show how Congolese can live with other people. We share with everybody. We are happy to welcome foreigners in our country. We give them hope. We give them place to enjoy. We recognize everybody. We work with the United Nations, respect the value of human rights. We work with Geneva Convention. Congo has the say that we're very proactive when it comes to value of human rights. And even though in the past we have a history where we have a tyranny regime in which we don't want to repeat, we got a mass grave in which we don't have a justice. But coming to that internal policy, but coming to the foreigner issue, I think we have to mention that Kagame claimed they are not justifiable. They are all fabrication. It's using a different form of abuse, a different strategy just to enter Congo's soul. So your question was credible. That a lot of people have to know that everything Kagame is saying is not true. And when it comes to the first question from Papa Koi, that was extremely good question as well. Because Papa Koi said that what is happening in Ukraine is on the news. Why nobody talk about what is happening in Congo? I like the Congolese people, everybody on the world to know this. Congo is your country, number one. And you have to speak about your country first. Let me repeat this again. Congo is your country and my country. We have to speak about our country first before we expect anyone to talk about it. So if you're going to expect someone else to talk about Congo, while the Congolese is being used and around the globe, people believe they just like our resources. They want our wealth. They want what we can do for the globe, but nobody's after us. So we have to speak about this. There's a genocide in Congo. Please, let us call out. People have to know, and they have to start from us today. There's a genocide in Congo. We want a justice. Victim of genocide, nobody talk about them. And we have to speak about this. Rwanda's aggression, we have to talk about this. And the Rwanda have to be aware that they have to stop whatever they're doing. And what's more important things I want to mention here, let us all be together on the 11th of March. This is the 4th time we stand at the front of Arsenal Stadium to protest about ongoing abuse of our country by Rwandans. Arsenal is promoting criminal country. And this is a good team that we all respect. Let me share one story, my brother and sister. And the people following us. Some people don't know about this. The Congo is not only a country in Africa. The Congo has a taken up with so many different impacts in our globe. We got young Congolese born in this country. They are British citizens. And they are Arsenal fans. They are traumatized at home, feeling uncomfortable to watch the team they support promoting an aggressor country, promoting terrorist country Rwanda, promoting criminal country of Paul Kagame and Rwanda. Young people at home feel uncomfortable in Britain because the team they love is traumatizing them, because the team they support is abusing the freedom, because the team they support has choose to be one that is targeting the wrong side in the history of the planet. So we have to tell Arsenal to stop promoting Rwanda. Not only for the value of democracy, not only for the value of stability in the globe, not only for young people born in this country, but also for the value of not promoting terrorists. Rwanda is a well-known terrorist country, and the Commonwealth have to be involved. Thank you so much. We are very happy with this, and if we have one more question before we're going to have another audience coming out.
Yeah, President.
Yeah.
My question is, which kind of strategy can you put to finish this Kagame madness?
Very good question. I think that's a very important question. You want to repeat that again, please?
Yeah, I'll try to repeat. I say,
Yeah.
President, which kind of strategy can we put to stop this madness of Kagame by killing every day they are killing Congolese, torturing? Which strategy can we put to stop this madness? I know we've been heard about killing people from 25 years ago. We heard just they're killing people, torturing people, rapes. But what can we do to stop this madness?
Can I just go through the answer and then I'll pass after, because this is a very good question. It comes directly to me. Can I just say this? A very good and a powerful question. There's no way you're going to watch what is going on without having a strategy to overcome. That's the human being. The generation we live in the history, we have to know we've been a successful diaspora. The most successful diaspora in the history of Congolese diaspora. This is this generation. We did not give up. We have a small group of Congolese here who stand for the value of our people. We call ourselves combatants. We showed how we can stand for our country. We did not give up. Our country was occupied by the Rwandese force. They used different strategy to impose us. Somebody called himself president at the time of Kabila. We did not give that time to happen. I see young Congolese, old generation. Today we see Dorcas, young people, they're taking the leadership. They want to know what is happening because they love the country. They see how parents at homes are passionate about Congo. So young people are taking this. I can tell even some young people in this audience this afternoon. That's the strategy. We have to make sure that every single Congolese is aware that we have to stand for our country. We have a history of being a successful community. We have a history of being a very successful diaspora. We have to work for common good. Congo deserves better, and the only people going to make Congo better is us. And number two in our strategy, we stand against anyone who's using a different strategy to abuse the stability of Congo. The Rwandese being promoted by the Arsenal. We say to Arsenal they have to stop promoting criminal country. That's another strategy. And we're calling all Congolese to support the vision. All young Congolese to come in and join us. Arsenal have to stop promoting Rwanda. We see what happened with Chelsea. Chelsea Abramovich was leading Chelsea while he was having some relationship with Russian leaders. England stopped Abramovich from leading Chelsea within 24 hours. Exactly the same thing have to apply for Arsenal. If Chelsea have to stop working with Abramovich, why not Arsenal stop working with Rwanda? The both are criminal. Rwanda is a criminal country with Paul Kagame. So we Congolese, we have to stand to say this, and the whole world have to know. Number three strategy, we are now start working with Commonwealth. The value of Commonwealth, say clear on this. Every country which is a part of the Commonwealth have to respect the value of freedom of another country. Any unnecessary aggression or being a part of the terrorism movement, that country have to be removed from the Commonwealth. It's clearly right in Article 71 of the Commonwealth Charters. Arsenal should be removed from the Commonwealth. And we have written an email and a different meeting with Patricia, who is the chairman of the Commonwealth. She's already aware. We got a Commonwealth. We have also our foreign secretary is also aware. We receive many responses. Many of our local MPs are also aware. That's the more strategy we are using at the moment. The Minister for Africa, Andre Mitchell, is also aware, and we are very happy with the communication we received from him recently, showing that we're working hard on the process. Arsenal, Commonwealth, the British Foreign Office, they are all aware, and we're working together to make sure that the value of stability, the value of Commonwealth, the value of Congo have to be respected, and the criminal terrorists like Rwanda have to pay the price. That's a different strategy we are using. I'll give this answer for other people to speak, and I hope Dorcas will tell us if she learned something today. You're going to tell us. Have you learned anything so far?
Yeah, I've learned a lot, and I think it was very important for me to be here. And just following on from what you said, and to answer your question, I agree. I think one of the biggest strategies is just making people aware of what's going on, because people can't help if they don't know what's going on, they don't understand. So I think running these type of events is good, because people will be aware, we'll be seen, and people can then help and provide resources for us to spread the word and get help out there for us.
Thank you so much. So we're going to go to the Excellency.
Before I answer your question, I just want to go back to my brother Papa Koi, who say you talk about Ukraine. Why Ukraine people, the international community give more importance to Ukraine than Congo? The difference is we have to be open here. Why Ukraine? They are white, they are blonde. Us, we are African, we are Bantu. So if Congo was a white country, the British, they will be in the Congo next day. The same strategy, these people, when they went to chop Africa in 1882, 1885 in Berlin, like a cake, the same thing they are doing at the moment, because what they do, they know Congo is rich, but there are black people living in that country. So if Congo we were white, international community, Britain will come to help us. That's why I ask our fellow African, Nigeria, Kenya, in Morocco, Tunisia, Senegal, to come and help us. The problem is you go a African president who goes to invade another African country to steal, to take the mineral of Congo to give free to Britain, America, France, Canada, Israel. The evidence is there. In return, what Britain do? Give the weapon to Kagame. Give the weapon to Uganda to invade, and they can see, they know what is going in the Congo. They know women have been raped. But the issue we have is because we are black. It's us black people to stand. Because you see when the black students they were in Ukraine, how they were treated very badly. Even they stopped them leaving the country because they were black. It's us to stand as black to defend our land, mostly ourselves Congolese. We need to stand, we need to tell Kagame, stop. And what I'm saying, we're going to stop Kagame. We will stop him.
Okay. Yes, Papa Koi.
Yeah, what is going to happen?
Thank you, Excellency.
What is going to happen? We just declare war in
Rwanda. I guess Rwanda.
I can answer
Okay.
that question. I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Any more questions from, yes, my king?
Yeah, you're talking about strategy. Today we know in 2 weeks' time or 1 week, the French president is going to go to Congo. What is your strategy to stop? Because we know how many times France is supporting Kagame's regime and the Rwanda. Could you tell us what strategy you took to stop or to give freedom to French president to come to Congo? Because
Wow.
this is
That's a difficult question. I'll come back for those two country questions.
because we're talking about strategy.
Yes.
yeah.
Very
So
good.
let me go first to my brother who will talk about the strategy in the first one. But the problem is we have to understand war is not a good thing. War is bad. Firstly, you always have to negotiate it to make sure we need to have a good neighbor. So when you don't have any resources, then you can go to the war. But we have a mad man who is in Rwanda who's causing problem. Our president, Tshisekedi, he did the dialogue with Rwanda. He went to Angola. They have a protocol in Angola. They went to Nairobi. All the protocol you're supposed to follow before you start the war, we done it as a Congolese. But at the moment, there's nothing we can do. Because when you're a mad person, the only way you can talk to the mad person, you also have to become mad. That's the time for us Congolese to say it's a time of a war. Because there is no way we can talk to the Rwandese, because the Rwandese in their mind is only killing. I never saw any nation in this planet, they like to kill people. For Rwanda, killing is like food. That's why the Congolese, we need to stand. We need to help also our government, because it's one of the strategies. We need to be together. We have to help our military, our FARDC, very important. We got good soldier. Congo have the best military in Africa during the Mobutu regime. Remember, we went and chased the Libyan in Chad. We killed Kagame's boss. We took the body of Abiyarimana. When Abiyarimana was killed, his Congolese army went and picked the body in Kigali, brought him to Congo. And Kagame knows it. So the only thing now is we're going to talk like a mad person. Because we have done whatever we can do. We went to the international community. They didn't help us. They don't help us.
Now we have to go on war.
The option Congo have at the moment, there is no choice. Because we tick the box. We tick the box of, we have dialogue, we went to Angola, we went to everywhere. And he does not respect any treaty at all. So, somebody who does not respect the treaty. So, why are we waiting? So, that's what the message I'm giving to my people in the Congo, mostly our opposition leader. Let's be together. When the country is in the war, it's not a matter of who I am, who did. No. It's one Congo, one people, one country. That's what we want. Yes. So our message here in London, we say it, this mad person wants us to be mad, let's do it. We don't have nothing to say anymore.
Okay, when you fight with a mad person, you become a mad. So it's going to be war between two mad. Two mad people are going to fight. Let me think on a different way. I think we got an issue here. There's no way we're going to think of war without believing how the war is going to take place. I don't fancy a solution being a war. The best ever solution in every aspect of the life, you have to be a democratic system. We got a country where we got election coming up. I think every Congolese should be on the way to recognize the freedom and respect what Congolese people said. Using the war when we have aggression of a neighbor country like Rwanda, we have been a victim. We see a number of different atrocities, including abuse. There's no Congolese who never talk about the genocide without talking about the impact of Rwanda and the genocide in Congo. There's no one in the globe who talk about the Rwandese aggression in our country without knowing the negative implication of that. Should we go back by fighting them? That question was a very strategic and a bit challenging. The war, for me, is going to be the last resort. It's the last one. When we try all our best, then we said we had enough. Yes, we had enough. We have tried. Rwanda has crossed the line. Rwanda has crossed the line. We have seen different forms of provocation. More recently, our Ecole 25, which is a military jet, was shot in our land. And we see as well, not even a week after, the Rwandese cannon were floating in a Lake Kivu, claiming that they were doing a patrol in our lands. We have witnesses, our military being shot in our border. That was in November last year. and I was in Goma. So there's a number of atrocity, and we see Rwandese, the presence of Rwandese military forces, and including the special forces with M23. Can we fight back with the war? What are the outcome of that war before we go to that war? I think the solution for this, Rwanda have to learn how to respect Congo. So to teach them a proper lesson, we are a powerful country. Do not minimize Congo. Do not look back, possibly by saying at the moment, we don't have this, we are not on this stage. The war nowadays is strategic, depend on the power of people, number of people going to fight, and also how you people are going to spend money, because the war is now money. So we have money, Congo. We have people. So I think the war against Rwanda is just to teach Rwanda a lesson. I'm not going to call that a war. I think that I'm going to call that special operation to teach Rwanda. If our military system and our government are going to use a special operation to teach Rwanda how to respect Congo, I'll go about that one. I don't claim that to be a war, because Rwanda cannot fight Congo. Now, going back to the second question, the very strategic, a difficult question when talking about strategy, and also how we're going to be the impact of having French president in Congo nowadays. That we know that the French has been in the center of supporting terrorist group of Rwanda. I would have a totally different view. Having French president in Congo is going to build our relationship with France. Remember at the moment that we're still French speakers, and we have been abandoned by the French. We have never seen them in Congo. We see our country being totally abandoned, no friend. We are now looking help from other different African countries, Burundi, Kenya, to come and help us, while we have a very good French, powerful presence in the globe. But we didn't see any of the French assistance during those difficult times. Should we welcome some people like that? Yes, we should have. We don't have any problem with France. They have opted to be friend of our enemy, while we are the one to give them the value on the globe. So what I'm going to say to Congolese people today, we welcome French president. We're going to say to him, this, look, she's a Rwandese. Rwanda is not even French speakers, but can you imagine, she's the one now, I think the chairwoman of the French speaker country, to show you how the French people not really recognizing even the value of their own language around the globe. We have been misled by being part of this community because they are not really there for us. And what I believe, young people born here, it's time to start thinking otherwise. But can we go into that process? I'm going to say to you, my brother, today, I welcome the French president in Congo. We have to tell him what we feel. We cannot avoid them. They have to know. They abandon us. They're not ready to be our friend. They are friend of our enemy. They are participating on the killing of Congolese people. You have to know that. So we have to welcome him in Congo to let him know, okay, without you, we've been surviving because you've been an enemy of our nation. But we welcome you.
Sorry, Papa. I just want to make a point there. The issue is, if we go back to our history, I was born, not born during the Mobutu. I was born before Congo became Zaire. But I spent all my life in Mobutu regime time. But Mobutu was there for 32 years, was put by the French and the Belgium. The misery we have in the Congo started with the French. The assassination of Lumumba planned by the French and the Belgium and the United States of America. I can give you an example. Country like West Africa, Mali, Burkina Faso. Why today they waking up, they say we don't want you French to our country? Because the Francophonie, what does the Francophonie in Kinshasa? They don't have even a single school in any of our borough, in the commune. Did you, since we are born, you tell me which school did you see in Kinshasa they say this French Francophonie? The school we go there, Institut Français, is for the rich people. why we have to be in a place where they don't care? France is a racist country. We've been to France, you know it. Macron is coming to our country. The woman they put there in the Francophonie, she was not elected according to our Prime Minister, Michel. She was not elected, she was appointed on the vote by the French. But the same woman who was the foreign minister of Rwanda, the same woman who knew what Kagame was doing, who knew they were stealing mineral in the Congo, and she was defending Rwanda on the TV. Yeah. He said they signed the accord. And that woman, she left Rwanda during the genocide. She knows the pain of genocide. What I'm trying to say now on this podium, if she gonna listen to us, she been there, she knows genocide is no good, why not she can talk about what they're doing to the women in Kivu, Kashishi, Masisi, in the east of Congo. But that's the question for us Congolese. We need to have referendum if we're going to stay in Francophonie or we're going to come out. It's us to decide, because French does not help us to get a job. Any country they speak French, they are poor. It's time for Congolese to wake up, because if you want to get a job, everywhere in the world now is English. I'm not saying we need to join the Commonwealth. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is, Congolese, we really need to stay in that Francophonie. Francophonie does not bring nothing to us. What Macron is going to bring us? Peace. It's the same man who signed the check of 25 million to Kagame. It's the same man who gave Kagame a weapon to go and kill Congolese. So why welcome him in the Congo? We have to be like people from Burkina Faso. You was bad to us, why we have to accept you? We forgive so many people.
Wow.
So it's the time for us, we need to stand.
Yeah, I can get that for,
Okay.
for the Excellency. President, I know that you are the strong, powerful person.
Thank you.
You're the powerful leader in the UK.
Thank you.
Who doesn't need the money from the Congo DRC, because all the politicians, they don't support President Tshisekedi.
Yes.
They want just their money. Everybody are interested to get the money, to
Yes.
get their share.
Yeah.
But you, I know for a long time now, it's for 15 years ago,
Yes.
you've been fighting, you fought a lot, you not receive anything.
Yes.
And then you help many Congolese here.
Thank you.
My suggestion is, why can you go to DRC, meet President Tshisekedi, try to advise her, try to advise him concerning the issue for Excellency said, concern yourself, you know,
Yeah.
the French people or the French president, since Mobutu was there, they were supporting to put the regime down. Until now, they are still continue. If now Macron went there, it's just to go talk to Tshisekedi to admit to have agreement with the Rwandese rebels. But President, I know, you are the powerful leader in diaspora. It's the best to go meet Tshisekedi one-to-one. Talk to him, advise your idea. Because he doesn't have anybody who supports him. Everybody are just in the coin, like Katumbe. Katumbe is do his own things. He doesn't talk about rebel M23 or Rwanda. Him is talking like it's the Congolese, between Congolese, they are killing each other. All of them, Martin Fayul, all of them, they are not talking about war, but they are just they are just ignore it. But you, as I know myself, you are a powerful leader in the UK.
Thank you.
Please, President, we put our hope on you. Go there, President. Meet face to face. Talk to President Tshisekedi. I think it can help the Congolese people. And then our country, I think, can build from there.
Thank you. Let's clap our hands for him. That's a powerful message. We have to move on. And can we have one more question at the back, please? Thank you so much, His Excellency.
I just want to make a comment regarding what's been said about genocide, election. So someone may mention election in Congo and Macron going to Congo. We have to recognize that what is going in the atrocity that's going in the eastern Congo is a pattern. It began in Rwanda. Even before that, it began in Uganda, because we cannot forget that before the genocide in Rwanda in 1994, there was already a genocide in northern Rwanda as well of the Hutus. The same Paul Kagame massacred all the Hutus in the north. Although people don't talk about it, but many reports have been produced where Paul Kagame actually orchestrated the killing of Hutus in the north. And then that was followed by the massacre in 1994 of the Tutsis. So there is a pattern with Paul Kagame. There is a pattern of killing. It's not new. What's happening in Congo is not new. We have to recognize the pain that Rwandan people have been put through this government. And we have to make a distinction between the Rwandese and the regime. Because you have a group of very extremist people who believe in killings, no matter what. Wherever they go, they kill. And they started in 1990 in the northern Rwanda. And if we want to sort this situation out, it's down to us Congolese. We have to develop a strategy how to deal with this issue. It's not new, because it will carry on killing. And we have to make a distinction. Not every Rwandese is in accord with it. No, not everyone is. We have to be clear about that.
Yeah.
Now, about the election, you mentioned something about going to the election in Congo. Yeah. At this particular point in time, I don't believe election is the right way to go. We have to come together as one people to defend our brothers and sisters in the East. Because if you go to election, are you going to those people in the East are going to register for the election? If they don't register, it means that you're going to ignore them. If you ignore them, it means that they're not part of Congo. Sure. And the Congo can claim the land to be his if those people don't participate. So it's time today to leave all our differences, to come together for one issue and one issue only, to regain the control of our country. And the military, the Rwandan military who are operating in eastern part of Congo have to leave. And if the United Nations group have to go, all the international army have to go. So we come together as one person. This is not to be we support Tshisekedi or we support this group. No, it's just we as a people, we speak with one language, with one word, that Rwanda has to go out. We have to claim back the control of our country, our borders and everything, so that then after that, then we can go to the election for ourselves. And the last point about Macron. I don't support Macron going to Congo. What is he going there for? Maybe some people find the value of that. I don't. Mali has shown us that it's possible to kick the French out. Burkina Faso has shown us they're not very rich country. They're just people who have a belief, and they've gone out. We don't want to hear anymore. We don't need France. We don't need Britain. We don't need the United States. We need ourselves to repair ourselves. That's what we need.
Very difficult one. Thank you. Okay. I will say this. Soki mutupe alinga tuna na lingala or ko tuna we can translate. Yes, Excellency. Making.
Sasa on dirait oyebakia na inalo balikamona lingala pona ba Congolais bayoka.
Yes, Making.
Tant to bandaka résistance tolobaka rwandalisation na Congo. Batu misusu tozana bango to travailler na éducation ba yebi yo po sistaka.
Amen.
Omoni ne ba ko barwande ba bundisa biso awa na ma éducation ba Congolais. Pona nini Congolais ba Rwanda na toute institution Congote. Partout bazana ba église ko kanga tout eza Rwanda, église kanga. Kolongola bango na armée. Kolongola bango surtout bazana mingi na OCC, na douane. Tokine na Congo omona douane na Congo eza ngo batongile bango kutu bandaka sika na maluku. Bata OCC. To mona ki nani PDG ya Ofida na OCC wana tanga kufa ba kunde na Rwanda. Pourquoi kotika ba Rwandais na toutes les institutions à Congo? C'est de la honte. Na Congo na Rwanda tamba ata mutu moko Congolais moko azo fonction azate. Keno tala ba route bazo tonga. Par exemple route qui quitte, avenue qui quitte na o ekende ki tambo. Ezali route ezo kabola Kisasa west na north, east, ezosangisa east na west. Balabala wana eza balabala lumumba wuti munene parti africaine. Kinotana ndenge na veniki kwiti bakomisa muke. Ese ministre wana zana soutien Congo. Hein, tolo baka ba vérité to bomba te. Balabala ezanga parking, ezanga nzete. Balabala ezanga sens unique, ezanga même toilette. Balabala ezanga même autoroute na likolo. Toza bakunzi ya mboka wana toyo kasoni te. Ba Rwanda ba bomi biso to banda ko bombarder Rwanda.
Thank you so much. Donc, merci beaucoup. I think we have to go to the 3 questions. Then we're going to come back for, if we still have enough time. Now, we got no enough time left. We have to go quickly for the 2 free questions we have. The first question, I think it was a very professional question of my role in the community and everything I've been doing. Thank you so much, Excellency. I know Congolese Support Group has been working extremely hard for years for this community, and we got to exile government. All the projects been there in place for our country. We're not getting anything. We're doing it from our own fundings, and the people giving time for this is sure that really we've been working hard. We participate in many visions for the country, including combatant, including the role of young Congolese here, including the recognition of Congolese being in this country for years. We're working hard for all those aspects. Can I go to the answer? Meeting the president when he comes, or probably arrange a meeting with him. I think that will go an issue we have to discuss. We have to work with the regime at the moment. We got only one thing to do. The current government is talking about the Rwandese aggression. When they come into this, all Congolese have to be united. This is our country being attacked by a foreign country. We cannot be out of this. Any opposition leader who's not condemning this it does not deserve Congolese people's support. I mentioned this. Anyone who's not condemning the aggression of Rwandese in our people, and they call themselves leaders or opposition leader, they don't deserve to receive Congolese voices. So I have to say this very clear. We have to work together on that. The strategy we got in place to condemn how the Rwandese been promoted by a terrorist country, we have to do that. It's making Rwanda more weak, and you have to carry on. Having Commonwealth involved, that is a strategy. So we have to work on that, and I believe the leader in Congo, they have to be aware of that. Can we discuss with Tshisekedi or the President Tshisekedi on the value of Commonwealth and possibly being an English speaker country, and avoid those French speaker? Is our vision. I think Congo deserves English speakers. Young generation of Congolese have to be an English speaker country. They're going to create a job. There'll be a lot of opportunity for them. It's the language of the businesses. We cannot avoid that. At the moment, language, English is international languages. The French is become business languages. So no one around the globe will avoid English. So we have to work hard to make sure the language will be promoted, including our young people here have to start working hard to go back to Congo so we can promote the value of the language. Now, coming back to very strategic, difficult question we received from the back. Number one, it's not all the Rwandese, they are attacking us. That was the question from the back. It's Paul Kagame. So we have to avoid accusing all the Rwandese. That's true. In every system, even now talking in Russia, it's not all Russia. They are supporting what Putin is doing in Ukraine. Some Russian people are condemning it. So there are some Rwandese, speaking now, majority of Rwandese, they are not even in Rwanda. They live in Congo. They don't want to go back. We still got more than 3 million Rwandese people who are Hutu. They still live in Congo in exile. They don't want to go back to Rwanda. Those people, they don't like Kagame. Kagame is just using minority groups to abuse the value of his own country. We condemn that. We help Rwandese. We believe that that country is our neighbor. We're going to have, we got history to stay with them, so we cannot avoid working with them. But there are things we have to make sure that they have to learn. There are some way that you cannot cross the boundary. Now, the Rwandese have used some of our weaknesses because we welcome foreigner, we are accepting them. They feel like there's a way to abuse the Congo, killing our people. Speaking now, there's something lesson the Rwandese have to learn. And by having somebody like Paul Kagame, we have to help them to get rid of Kagame. We have to. We can do that for them. If they cannot speak, we're going to be able to do something for them. Kagame have to go. That is a criminal. Africa, we don't deserve somebody like him. Kagame is using different way to abuse the stability in the region. The region is very unstable. Kagame creating problem not only in Congo, including Uganda, including Burundi. So we have to work hard. His own people as well. They're not happy. They're living in Congo. They don't want to go back. So I accepted the view to see how we can work on that, which I may not going to be with my king, who chief of tribe, who mentioned on issue of having Rwandese in Congo, who having different role and they're taking a different responsibility. I think something we have to avoid is not recognizing the value of human rights and also international protection law. When you have a foreigner in a country, you welcome them in the first time. Those foreigners, when there's a war between your country and their country of origin, you're not going to attack them. That is really breaching the rules. We have to protect them. They have to know what is happening between our country. It's not issue that affecting the presence in Congo. They're welcome. They're going to stay in Congo.
Sorry, Papa,
We,
I'm going to catch you just for 1 minute.
yes,
The issue is the Rwandese, they came to our country.
Yeah.
A lot of them, they become Congolese.
Yeah.
When the war started,
yeah,
the same Congolese Rwandese,
Yeah.
instead protecting the Congo, they left, they went to Rwanda. They started killing us.
What I said-
So how can you welcome people like
no. I think,
They are loyal to Rwanda,
Yeah.
not loyal to Congo.
Yes.
The thing is, I was not born here. My children, they are born here. I already tell my children, listen, I came in this country. This country gave me what I didn't have in the Congo. I still love my Congo. This is my country. But the issue is, if there is a war, I will decide, say, oh, because I was not born here, I have to kill the British people because of, no, that's wrong. Because we have the Angolese, the Bazombo, born in the Congo for centuries. Then when the war was there in 1974, 78, never any Angolese took a gun, go to north of Congo, kill. Never. I live in Angola, no one. But we have people came to our country as a refugee, migrant. The war started, they take the gun and they start killing the country where you was born.
okay, I think, I think you may be all right on that, but it is something we have to recognize. If anyone, what we need in Congo, we need a good governance. Yes. We have to identify those people who participate on every form of attack in the Congolese soul. They cannot stay in our country. They have to be arrested or there are some individual people, they have to be deported back to their own country of origin. You cannot generalize that. There are some, I can give an example. We have more than 5 million Rwandese people now in Congo. Paul Kagame has been using that to attack our country because he's claiming that we are protecting those people who committed the genocide in their own country. That has been international international claim of Rwandese and of Paul Kagame. Now, if we're going to, Rwandese or Paul Kagame, I called him. Propaganda. There's a propaganda, yes, thank you so much. That was his propaganda. Now, the reality is, apart from being a propaganda, it's true. We got more than 5 million Rwandese. They're in Congo. Now, not all of them, can I finish? Those people, my leader, those people, not all of them. I'm not defending anyone here, but what I'm trying to do, I'm defending the rule. I have to be careful. We have to be careful when it comes into abusing the value of international law. When we have a foreigner in our land, the people who come to our country, we give them protection, we welcome them. Those people, the only way we're going to send them back if they committed atrocity. They are abusing the stability of a nation. They have to go through the process. They have to be deported. There are some individual cases in which I agree with you. Those individual Rwandese who are now killing Congolese because they're supporting what Paul Kagame is doing, they have to be deported back to Rwanda. But those people who are seeking protection in our country, who cannot go back because Paul Kagame is targeting them, we know what Paul Kagame is capable. We know what he's doing to his own people. We cannot take that abusive decision by breaching the international law, sending somebody to a place we feel is going to be is not safe for them. No. We welcome them. We knew there no safe in Rwanda. That's why we give them safe haven.
Yes,
So
Papa.
we cannot send them back because there's a war between us and Rwanda.
No, what we
At the
tr-
moment, there's not even
what-
war.
what- what-
We've been aggressed by
what
Rwanda.
we're trying to say here is,
Yeah.
what we're trying to say here is, they say Rwanda is the cleanest country in Africa. Rwanda is Paris.
But that has
If
been a-
if your
a
country
misleading.
is Paris, why coming to Congo? Because you got everything in your country is nice. Why we got more Rwandese come to our country than Congolese going to a country? Because
That's
we don't like
correct.
Rwanda.
That's correct.
Yeah? Well, why are you coming to our country if your country is paradise? Why? Stay
That's
there.
correct.
Stay in Rwanda.
But, yes.
I think that answer is to condemn the President Kabila because he signed to say if you are Rwandese, if you are Tanzanian, the way they say, I think in Nairobi or in Liberia, they say you can come to Congo as a Congolese. Is that why they are coming to Congo? Because they said that the problem, the main issue is to change the constitution.
Yeah, but the problem is the problem is they say the country Rwanda is good, Rwanda is Paris, Rwanda is clean, but your country is clean. Why are you
Why they
coming
don't
to
go
my?
back?
Why are you coming to my ghetto?
Can I say this?
Why?
Now, we have to go one by one, please. I think that's a very good question, but we have to clarify this. The Rwandese people live in Congo. They're more likely to be Hutu tribe. At the moment, Rwanda is been in a tyranny regime of Paul Kagame, who has been misleading international community with his propaganda. The whole story about Rwanda is been misled. We know British been working hard to get stable Rwanda, but they have failed. They spend billion money of taxpayer on this country to have a stable Rwanda, but Rwanda is not willing to have his own people back. The Rwandese people in Congo, they don't want to go back. Paul Kagame is calling them, they are the people who committed the genocide. He is asking them to go back to arrest and kill over 5 million people. Now, what are Congolese people doing at the moment? We have the international obligation in which we have to follow to protect those people because they feel like they're not safe in their own country, who's claiming to be the safe country in the globe. And that is international
But you prefer
community.
to get a refugee from Ada in the UK to take them to Rwanda, whereas your own people, you don't want to see them. Then taking the refugee from other country, they are more terrorists. The people you want to take, they come from Afghan, they come from Pakistan. Majority of the refugees,
what
they are terrorists.
we
And he
Congolese-
prefer to take the terrorists than is on Rwandese.
We Congolese, we have to speak out because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
People believe that the Rwandans is a more safer country where the
No,
Rwandese,
it's
they don't
not.
want to go back to Rwanda. We go more than 0.5% of Rwandese in Congo. They don't want to go back. These are the majority Hutu tribe because Paul Kagame is accusing them of being the genocider. So what we say now, I think I have to go back to this question, my brother and sister. Look, our parent, our grandparents live a country where we welcome foreigner. We give safe haven to all our neighbor. I'm telling you, we got problem with Sudanese. We got Bororo in the northeast of our country, but the part of Kisangani. We welcome them from the border with South Sudan. We got people from Angola who's still here in our country. They don't want to go back. We welcome them. We got people from all our neighbor country, including Tanzania, Congo, Brazzaville, Burundi.
A lot.
We got
Burundis.
them. When we Congolese, we go to their country, they're claiming that, look, Congolese refugees are here. But we never claim to anyone. We protect them. We never had any news about those people. Only now people knew
That things have to
Congo, we
change.
are protecting those of
Things have to
tyranny
change.
regime of Kagame. Now, things have to change in somehow. But I have to be clear, my brother, sister. We end up with this time is getting more tough now. But I've been told we don't have enough time. But the truth is, we have to keep on welcoming foreigner in our country. We have to make sure we follow the international community, the international obligation, where the law, what the law said about foreigner, we cannot take wrong decision for something that is not going to be for stability of our nation. People who committed genocide in our country, people who committed any form of abuse, they have to be deported back to their own country. That have to be individual cases, not all of them. We have to protect foreigner in our country.
Can I just ask one question?
Yes, please.
Now, why?
Yeah.
why the international community push us, I can say that, it's
Yeah.
a push, yes,
Yeah.
to talk with the rebels. And
Yeah.
the Americans are doing the same thing,
Yeah.
the French are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And when I think about, and the English as well,
Yes.
when I think they are the one who travel
Yeah.
in other country to kill the terrorists, so-called terrorists.
Yeah.
They do that. So
Yeah.
why are they forcing us to talk with them,
terrorists.
with
Yeah.
terrorists?
That's a very good question.
Yes.
Can I just go straight to that question? I think, you know, we have a difficult case, which sometimes, when you look and you compare different reports, our own government made a lot of mistake in Congo.
Which government?
The Tshisekedi government. They claim, at some report, they're accusing those people of being rebel, M23. Rebel, they're calling them rebel. Sometimes they're calling them terrorists. Sometimes they're calling them Rwandese group. So there's no clear definition of those people. That's why international community has been using those weaknesses. I can give you one report I see most recently. It's coming from United Nations. United Nations has recognized that within M23, these are Rwandese army groups. But there's a contradiction. The government of Congo is accusing them of being rebel. MONUSCO is accusing them of being mixer of Congolese and Rwandese. So there has been a contradiction on that. That's why you see last time United Nations have to come to a conclusion. They said the Congolese have to talk to them because have to be a problem between the Congolese. That was misleading between our government report and the fact on the ground. You and me, we know these people, they are terrorists. They are Rwandese people coming to terrorize our people. They are no Congolese. They are claiming to be, but they are not. The whole scenario is being made by Paul Kagame by using some young Congolese who come from difficult times to be the abuse. There has been serious abuse by using some young Congolese, mix them with Rwandese troop, and to use them at the front. They will say we are Congolese because they speak our languages. That's not being a Congolese. Being a Congolese is integrity of our nation. You have to protect Congo. You cannot fight for your own people. You cannot kill your own people.
Yeah, but the thing is, rebels started with Kabila invading his own country.
Yes,
That's when
that
the rebels,
was,
and then
that
Bemba
was
came.
another misleading
Yeah,
story.
and then Bemba came.
That was another complicated
Yes.
story. We
And
had a 1.1%
RCD, yes,
president.
Congolese use that
Yes,
word, rebel,
yeah,
you know, and then the CNDP came, which
Yeah.
were Rwandese.
yeah.
They were Rwandese.
Is it clear? They are Rwandese movement.
They are terrorists.
Yes.
There you go. Why
Even
that-
one of the
all
leaders
this-
was arrested more recently. Is in
What's the name again?
no, isn't no Bosco Tanganda.
Bosco.
Yeah,
Bosco
Went
Tangana.
to the court when they asked
International
what
court.
nationality are you?
He said it was a Rwandese.
What language you going to speak?
Rwanda, in the world.
But this is a guy who was a general in the Congolese army. The issue is ourselves, is a lesson to be learned. Ourselves, Congolese, we need, as my brother said, we need to learn lesson. We were too good, nice people, to let anyone to come to our country to, you know, the Rwandese, they were running pharmacy, they were running private hospital. We keep our hand, let them, they show. But this is our generation, our children's generation. Now, it will never happen again. It's a lesson to be learned. Congolese, we need to be together. As I say, is one people, one country, and integrity of our territory. It's us to sort it out, our mess. As we say in French, le linge sale se lave en famille. Ah, to fanda, to solo la, to yeba place to sali mabe, po mboka na biso ebonga. Merci.
Your Excellency, can I just have 1 minute from? I think we have to finish. I've been told we spend more, but we're going to have a second audience to have at least 20 minutes. So let's have one word from our sister. Have you learned anything so far?
Yeah, it's been very informative for me.
Great. What are you going to tell to your young friend who've been listening to this and possibly they're not much aware of Congo, especially young Congolese?
I would just encourage them to be present and to keep an open mind, to be informed, and to attend as much events and show as much support as possible.
Thank you so much.
What
Yes.
is your last message to Congolese people?
Okay, thank you. Let us have one message for Congolese in our language. Merci bandeko. En tout cas, to bandaki. Ok, maman zo akosa la motion. Pesa maman parole, s'il vous plaît. Bo pesa maman parole azo senga motion. Maman tan ele kizala. Zoa micro. Zoa micro. Zoa micro. Uzana ta muke mama.
Muke berite. Atetela chemo yanyu. Bon, di musica Lumumba. Di mona Lumumba. La kakumilane le Londres, l'école on a l'ingole président au Quito. Alors, l'économba Congo ko tondo anjawo tondo, toya lo toto ele Tshisekedi. Di kambo, aseka sowela asukanyi wa pays. Weko totoi, ko weko tenyapa. Enda président au Quito lendo le Londres, école sala tout et tout, toya lo totoi. Onde stokos Lumumba kaka to shendi panda o visona anawa tetela tuchucha tondo Tshisekedi to hekoke a tetela che we kola kongae to hekoke okonde ona tetela we mboto nelo ko ana kenakende elo ko ana mboto class la konyo leselo ekema okongo be Tshisekedi ekonja yo koke tayo koma bon di milambo komela so di mikema nduka di kambo ono tetela tembe cha tondo wonde tu cha tondo
Lo sake fula mama lo saka. Thank you. Let me translate for our mothers. I think for those people who didn't understand the language, what she said was a very short message. We Congolese people, let us be together. Today we are here with our leader, President Okito, who's been working hard for us, and they let us all know that together we can make our country better. President Tshisekedi is a good man, is a good leader. He cannot do things on his own. Let us all support him. Our country is being aggressed by the Rwandese. Let us all be together. This is a time to fight for our country as one. Thank you so much, Mama. That was our mother's message in our language. Just to have a summary of that. Now, just to have a 1 minute in our language. I'm sorry we have to finish now. We have passed the time of the meeting. Nakoloba mukena lingala bande konangai. Message ya lelo ezali mingi na communauté ya anglophone. Tozali toye na studio moko ezali vraiment sophistiqué, ezana angle moko kitoko, message eleki na ba réseaux sociaux, tozbandaki ya depuis 10 heures. To passer ba message ya modèle ebele. Tozo continuer sikoyo koloba po na bandeko bayeba o ezoleka na mboka. Soko zana ndako kotika la kate na makambo yo. Parce que mutu moko te akolobela mboka na ngana yo. Ezali responsabilité na biso. Ezali pays na biso. Na moment mboka eza agressé bana mboka bakabona kate. Tozo lobela agression à Rwanda le 11 mars 2023 au tozana 4e marche na biso devant stade Arsenal. À partir à 10h, 15h ndekonanga kozanga te. Yaka na marche wana. Eza tellement important. O sale la mboka na yo, o condamné bana mboka. Bunangana ti lelo eza na maboka ba Rwanda, bande konangana yo ba Congolais bazola na zamba. Tala patriotisme ya bande kona biso na est. Tala patriotisme ya bande kona biso na Ruchuru. Olie ba sepela na ba rebel, ba ke kofana na zamba, bazo kufa, bazo zanga kisi, bazo zanga ya kulia. Balobi ba kotika la jamais kofanda na ba rebel bazui bango na otage. Ba mususu ba kimi ba komi ba réfugié, tsoko tali na Goma okomona ba shelter. Batiki ba mboka na ba kofanda te na maboko ba rebel, mengana yo tozana poto tozo sala nini ndeko ngai. Rôle na ngana yo ya patriotisme eza nini? Londres ali puissant. tozala wana le 11 mars ndeko na ngai zwa déjà jour off na mosala ezali 4e marche tozosala marche oyo ezali important parce que Arsenal a commis déjà kokoma inquiet bazo yeba ngo bazo sentir yango ndeko na ngai tozala wana le 11 mars ezali journée moko oyo faut to valoriser mboka na biso to valoriser bandeko na biso kozanga te biso nyonso devant stade Arsenal ta la fierté na zanango komona elenge mwana botami awa na mboko oyo olia zalane na occupation na elelo alobi na yena yekola qu'est-ce qui se passe parce que je me reconnaître mon pays nalingi na yeba origine root na ngai nalingi na valoriser mboka na ngai ndeko na ngai soko botami awa eko yaka na ba activité ya boyete biso na ndako tozolakisa bino ndenge tolingi mboka boezala wana même soko zali na musala mukolo na zwa jour off tomonana le 11 mars et ba débat ya boye ko continuer soko lingo yekola mingi okoya on va continuer le débat. Merci beaucoup en tout cas biso nyonso tomonani le 11 mars. Merci na bandeko batika ki occupation tomonani lelo. May God bless the Congo, may God bless everybody here today, and bless the day of the 11th of March. We're going to be outside the Arsenal Stadium. Thank you so much. Bye.